Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. So, last time, we have a couple new interesting people that have decided to join us. We apparently have an imp that is now going to be working on our ship, and that's pretty cool. And we met a water shaper that I think may be an option for me as a companion. So, that's kind of cool, I guess. So, I don't know. We're just kind of exploring Nekataka quick here. I do have some tasks to, go out and kill people and take their stuff and so on and so forth, but it's like, I don't know. This is still all stealing. We could come back in here at the middle of the night, but that's probably a terrible idea. What's this?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. And we can go to the guild ruins. We'll wait till we have a reason to do things like that. Okay, let's go take a look out here. We still have to go meet the queen and chat with her for a little bit. That's one of my larger goals. Okay, so where are we here? We are here. Serpent's Crown, Water Shaper's Guild, closed to the Gullet. Luminous Bathhouse. You know what? I tell you what. I want to go check out the bathhouse. I mean, come on, how can we not? I invited that imp into my crew? Disgusting. Sure. Never had an imp join me before. Maybe he's awesome. I mean, I hope he's awesome. Oh, here, there's an entrance right here. Luminous Bathhouse. Uh-huh. Hi. You're greeted by a tall, carefully composed man. The crescent moon in its center of his forehead glows faintly. Up close, the careful tailoring of his opal-adorned robes and their immaculate cleanliness speaks to a deep well of vanity.
Welcome, welcome. I am Ganor, owner and proprietor of the Luminous Bathhouse. If there's any way I might make your visit more comfortable, you need only ask.
Okay. Innuendo. So, apparently you sell stuff? Moistened Cove, okay. The Abyss, and the Baffled Drop. Huh. Oh, we can recruit, random people here? Party management. Yeah. See, we can switch people here and there. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a little weird. What else could we talk to him about? I'd like to try your bath. Just speak to the steward near the stairs. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that this nudity is going to remain... Okay. There goes the PG rating on my channel. We'll come back when I have a better reason to do so. It's basically exactly what you'd expect from a bathhouse. There are a whole bunch of naked people lounging around and you can sit in the pool with them. You can also hire rooms that let you rest and recover health. And I'm positive that's all that happens. So, yeah. Alright, anyway, let's move on. So, let's go to the Gullet next. That's gotta be cool, right? East exit. Wait, is that another imp? Oh, he's just imp. Not a name. Okay, let's go to the Gullet. Let's check this out. You leave the bustle of the crowds behind, making your way along the winding path into the Gullet. For a time, the path ascends the mountain. Even so, the cramped walls and the rundown Juana buildings close in around you, obscuring your view. You come to a dark passage cutting through a mountain, just wide enough to accommodate a wagon. The path here descends steadily into the rock face. After a lengthy journey through the dimly lit tunnel, you come to the gates of the Gullet. The stench hits you first, a foul mixture of rot, stale air, and bodily odors. You notice a guardsman pushing a cart heaped high with moldering food, which must account for at least some of the smell. Ahead, the homes of the Gullet emerge as a collection of lights amid the darkness. You hear the rush of water below, and a frigid breeze wafts up from unseen depths like an exhalation. Classy.
Please, I did nothing.
You see a man being dragged along a rickety boardwalk toward a rusty cage that swings over the abyss. He strains against the guard's grip. The guard delivers a savage backhand.
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
The warrior casts a meaningful glance at a woman standing a short distance away.
Let him go!
Biha, she screams at the guards but doesn't dare approach.
Bia, I'm sorry.
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
Okay. Raparu, what are you here? The lowest class of the Juana Society. Okay. The guards drag the Raparu into his metal cage and lock him inside. He shouts and rattles the bars as it's lowered over the edge of the platform. Eventually, his screams are lost to the depths.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
So what's in the depths that's so bad? I mean, we can see houses and stuff down there. Okay. So now we're supposed to go find her, apparently. Let's go find her.
The gullet is no place for outside.
Yeah. Bia's home. Let's go talk to her. Let's see what the hell's going on there. Alright. Is that her? Child Biha. Alright, let's chat with her. A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration, her lips set in a snarl. Her clothes are spotless as she swings a handful of reeds again and again, grunting with each blow. Several children huddle together, whispering and looking on with red, fearful eyes.
Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
She punctuates each statement with a fierce whack of the reeds. Hi, so are you okay? She looks at you for the first time. A fraction of her anger burns off.
Forgive me. I thought you were one of the foreigners who sent him away. Outsiders here always go to the tavern. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
So, how did you know that man that was just lowered down into the old city? And I'd like to know what the old city is. One of the children starts to say something, but Biha shoots him a sharp glare. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Bataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
Okay, well, I can tell that you're upset about this, but I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you?
None of the above?
The traders say they bring riches in their big ships. But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say. The Rowatayans promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all. Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Bataro said we would finally leave.
So what happened?
I heard a Rowatayan captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Bataro went and found her in the tavern. Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
That's weird. I mean, I guess I can talk to him for you, try to figure out what the hell's going on. She looks at you with the same critical eye she's been giving her laundry, wringing and tugging the reeds.
Everyone knows the Rowatayans are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you.
She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes, the huddled children, and the warped and splintering walls of the shack around them.
Bataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks. And he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket.
Okay, so who is this captain?
Suduzo. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. But she threw Bataro out. Always Bataro was careful with his words, especially as a Raparu. But a Raparu in Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
I mean, I could go down and look for him.
I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer...
She trails off, working the reeds between her hands while hope and dread battle in her eyes.
It is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps. Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot.
Alright, how many people were you sending along anyway?
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
Oh, this is interesting. Does no one else from the cast look after them?
Akira. It was so in the village, where Bataro and me came from. But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children.
I mean, couldn't you just take a different ship?
Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Valiants take slaves.
Oh, okay.
They say the Principe smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people. But the Rowatayans have mighty cannons, And a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. I want to go down there and explore just to see what's going on there, quite frankly. Any place that causes so much dread and fear is immediately magnetically attractive to me. Okay. So here's just people, pirates, Valian.
Aloth.
Okay.
Is there any way you can bring Islamir back? The whole point of suppressing her was to keep her out of my head. I miss her impressions. Oh, she could do this one of you. Which she did over and over. Was real good, though. She could do all your twitching, your squeaky voice when you got nervous.
Let's see here. Homes, sanctuaries, the Narrows. What does that look like then? Okay. So we don't know what the Narrows is. That's interesting. And then a refuse pile. Hey, that's pretty awesome. So is the hole the bar then, I'm assuming? Let's go stick our heads in there and let's see what happens. I really wish I'd played the first game, to be honest. Like, there's all these things that I don't understand, what's going on here. Coral snuff. Okay, cool. These carvings look finely detailed and very old. Okay. Well, they do that. The hole. Alright. Let's just look in this crate for no particular reason. And get some free rum. Yay! Yep, this is definitely the bar. Let's take a look in here and see what they have to say. Alright. Pirates, Valence, pirates. Ogre pirate. Really? Huh. Okay.
Ain't exactly an hole in the wall, is it?
Not exactly.
Well, account of it being an hole in the floor. Never mind.
Funny. Hot wind, redolent of vomit and mold wafts in from the hole. Okay.
How did you hear that? About the boss?
With my own ears. Dario said there's treasures in there.
Treasures, you say?
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
Pirates, pirates, pirates. Thug. Okay, Furna. An Orlan-covered toe-to-ear... Wait. An Orlan-covered toe-to-ear tip in sable fur leans against the bar, counting change. She gives you a wide, easy smile when she notices your approach, then slips the coins into her pocket with a wink.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in. Need something?
What's the story with this place?
The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's a neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
Okay, how'd you end up here?
Well, it's a bit of a story.
Of course it is.
See, I rode a whale into port in the middle of a storm. The Juana took one look my way and knew there was no one who could run the hole but me.
Okay.
Of course.
What are you selling?
What you need?
Oh, here. Okay. Rooms, provisions, sailors looking for work, regulars looking for adventure. Okay. We'll come back and we'll chat with her a little later. Ah, here's the guy. Should we go talk to him? Yeah, let's go talk to him. This Rowatalian sits ramrod straight. On the table near her are half-empty liquor bottles and a small porcelain cup. Both smell of anise. She looks like she's trying to blend in, but her unnatural stiffness and her bright, spotless attire make her stand out like a reef fish against the rock.
Harami!
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
Hold on. Okay.
Do we expect any foreign merchants today?
From the White That Wins, okay. She keeps her eyes on you even as she speaks to the soldier.
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise.
She glances around quickly as if she expects someone to jump out of another corner of the tavern. So let's work our way in here real quick. So what's your business here in Nekataka?
Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Andra stars. Are you writing that down?
Nay, lass. We're merely moved to a momentary bout of verse by the beauty on display before me.
Let's just let that go, please.
Gladly. Anyway, that's what brought me here.
Alright. So we have some clever questions we can ask her. Okay. You seem nervous. Does the Royal Deadfire Company know you're trading here? She sets her glass down with a loud clatter.
The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district. But there's no harm if they don't know.
Right? Hold on. I still want to talk to her.
What is your business with me?
So did you cross paths with a man named Bataro?
The one who threatened me. I shall not soon forget him.
Threatened?
These Huana learn too many pretty words from the Valians. You cannot trust what they say.
What happened exactly?
This fellow wanted passage on my ship. As if I were the village ferryman. I told him there was none to be had. Certainly not at his price.
And then what? She refills her cup and sets the bottle down hard. You notice again that her hand is shaking. Okay.
He told me he had coin. Lots of it. I did not believe him. How could a man who lives in a garbage heap have enough money for passage?
So you assumed the worst and threw him to the wolves?
No, you presumptuous Adiran. I assumed nothing until I saw the swollenette.
What is that exactly?
A marked coin. A token of allegiance. The Principe carry them. I knew then that I was dealing with a pirate. I had heard they were influential in the Gullet, but I did not realize how much so.
Are you sure that was his?
I called for the guards, and they tracked him away. That is the last I saw of him.
You know, I met this nice lady and her kids, and they'd really like passage out of the city.
There's nothing I can do. The passenger quarters have been reserved by a dwarf named Orin.
Orin, huh?
Why do you bring this to me?
Tell me about Orin. Who is this?
He and his people are gold-packed knights. Orin is... particular.
Yeah, I see.
Perhaps that is good. He just finished a contract to guard the Valian Luminous Mill.
Ooh, hey.
I hear animancers are also particular. He's upstairs. Just do not interrupt him if he's arranging things.
Okay. I mean, it would be really nice if you'd take these people with you.
There's nothing I can do.
All right.
Why do you bring this to me?
Should we threaten just a little bit here? Let's do that. You know, the Royal Deadfire Company would frown upon you here. If you were to take these people with you, I could forget I ever met you. She tugs at her collar and looks around to see if anyone's overheard you.
Very well. I could take 3 more in the hold, and no more. Orin and his crew have reserved the berths.
Oh, come on. The kids are small. Surely you can cram them in there.
I will already have to abandon crates of cargo to make room for these 3. Plus, the food and water they require.
All right.
Send them to me. The sooner we leave, the better.
Is there any way that I can convince you to cram everyone else in there?
And I told you there is none. The 3 I agreed to take will barely fit in the hold as it is.
All right. Thanks for your help. Now hold on a second here. Let's pop up this journal. Let's see, all aboard. So, Orin's reserved the rest of the space. I wonder if I could get him to leave. Or get him to change his mind at least. There needs to be a button that pops up, by the way, that shows me whether or not people are named. That would make my life a lot easier. I'd still like to know what's going on in that big hole in the floor, by the way. Vithrak? What are you? Okay. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what's going on with that guy. Maybe we can beat him about the head and shoulders and take his stuff and free up space on the ship. Probably a terrible idea. Okay, who are you? Raparu. What's this? Anything good here? An egg. An egg and rum. Okay. Ooh, this room's green. Let's take a look.
Consider it done.
Hello. Hello. Neat, and nothing I can play with. Ah, too bad. We've seen this stuff. Or equipment like that, at least. Okay, you're just pirates.
Already on.
Anything I can grab off this table quick? Yep, oil and ale. Good for us. Let's check out, this room's locked, so let's not do that. We don't want to get too carried away with stealing people's stuff. There's another door up here. Some people get particular about things like breaking into their rooms. Okay, gold pack, so this sounds like the right people. Okay, what do we got? A priest, a fighter. Oh, I do not want to pick a fight in here. And there's Orin. Can I steal his stuff while I'm just sitting around here? This does not count as stealing. Therefore, the answer is yes. If you're not paying attention, River Reed Pork Ale. Okay, Oren, hey. A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread, steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles, rounds of flatbread stacked in a tower, and a melon sliced in even triangles. Yet his attention is focused on the 4 cups in the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in an almost perfect square on the bottle, but as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. Let's just wait. Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine into the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each. His companions look on with practiced patience.
Don't see why you'd spend all that time arranging your food if you aren't making it look like a funny
Shh.
face.
At last the bottle is empty, and he places it in the exact center of the square. He picks it up and puts it down in the exact spot twice before he's satisfied. Yeah, he's got some OCD going on here.
I didn't see what Sedusa was fussing about. Nothing wrong with being tidy.
Cheers.
They take up their cups and drink deeply. At last, the leader turns towards you.
What do you require?
Hi, so what brought you to the Deadfire?
We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties. If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time.
True.
Consistency in the shipping lanes. Good for types mercantile, but better for types piratical.
Har. I get it.
Did you say something?
Just admiring your spread, my lad. Nothing better after a meal than a ripe pair of melons.
Yep. I get you. So, we heard you bought passage on Captain Seduso's ship?
Indeed. The good captain has 4 adequate berths, all equally sized, all facing the same direction. And she's promised to leave promptly.
Uh-huh.
A most agreeable arrangement.
Out of curiosity, what would it take for you to cede your spots on that ship?
Out of the question. We're due in Takoa for another contract, and the client has already paid the advance.
He sips from his cup and immediately runs a folded handkerchief around the rim.
And we have already paid Seduso. I couldn't possibly take back the same coins I have already spent.
That's weird. I mean, I could make you an offer for those berths.
A gold-packed knight is bound by his contract, and ours binds us to make all possible haste to Takoa.
He squirms and sets his cup down in the exact middle of a water stain, lining the base up with the edges.
Booking passage on another ship on such short notice would be most expensive.
Should we appeal to his better nature? That doesn't sound like something that would be useful. I mean, I could try to pay him? He looks up from fidgeting with his cup long enough to give you a doubtful frown.
All ships leaving for Rawatai are laden with luminous adra and other rare goods. Mercenaries, even of our skill, do not rate so highly.
Alright. I'm not going to ask him for pity, because that's a stupid thing to say. Okay. Interesting. So, what did that update our addendum here? So, let's see here. Yeah, we spoke to Oren, and he's unwilling to these boots. So, I could lie to him. Like, we had something, there was an option going on here. Let's see what's going on. Someone downstairs is asking about you. So that would involve bluffing and being shady. Let's not do that quite yet. Okay. Interesting. So, our good captain has some serious business OCD going on. That's interesting all by itself. I could certainly exploit that. No lockpicks required. Should we do this? Kind of duck our way in. You know what? Let's do it.
I'll have this open in no time.
As
promised.
I seem to have just lost my key.
Not a problem.
Hello? 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 Okay. What's this? Oh, nothing interesting. Okay. Well, it was still fun. Hopefully, whoever that belongs to doesn't get too upset. So, okay. So, we could let this end the way it is. We could send the kids, but not her. We could go dig around down in the gullet. That would be interesting. Kind of all by itself. Let's think about that for a minute. Because I think maybe that we might have some more options if we wait just a little bit longer here on that. Like possibly going back past the mill. So we'll see about this. I mean, I don't have any money. I can't pay him off. And like lying to random people, especially ones with large, well-armed groups, Does not seem like a great idea. Okay, what's going on back here? Servers, yep. Don't mind me. Just poking around your place. Okay, let's not steal your stuff. Not at the moment. Let's not steal that stuff either. People get touchy when they see you stealing their stuff. I can probably do it. I'm not exactly, like, playing good guy deco, but I'd rather not get too carried away.
Never smelled meat like that before. All half-rotten and briny.
A worried pig? Onyx? Really? Miscellaneous? A worried pig. +1 perception. I think you guys all have +1 perception. That is really quite funny. But we're keeping kitty number 2. What is this? An ink harp? Okay. So, who's this guy? Berta. What do we see over here? Meats of unidentifiable origin. Okay. Hey, dude.
Why do you bother me, little kith?
Hi. So, how are things going?
No.
She a hot gobbet of spit. Ew. Okay.
The gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair. And Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove? Maybe I'll become a pirate. Get myself a bird and an eye patch.
You know, speaking of pirates, I'm running a pirate place.
How do you mean?
Well, we're in need of a cook, and your work is, notable.
I don't work for free.
We could give her 450 copper. She examines your coins for a minute. They look tiny in her giant hands, almost like a child's plaything. She shrugs.
This will do. For now.
She pats her meat tenderizer thoughtfully and gives you a small nod. Okay. Okay. I love these, like, random people that I'm picking up by accident to join our crew. It's really funny. At least I think it's funny. Do you mind that I just borrowed your crew? No, you wouldn't mind. Okay, let's head outside. I had something else I wanted to look at quick. So I'm curious about this lift. I want to go take a look at it quick. Uh-oh. A man saunters over to you with a jagged smile. He's got a long, crooked scar on his forearm, and he's rolled up his sleeve to flaunt it.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life.
Really? He brandishes a knife. One of his companions grins widely enough to show you all of his missing teeth. But the way they're gathered around you, leaving their own backs exposed, tell you they haven't been here long either. Ah. So I can tell you're newer than I am, which means you're poaching in someone else's territory.
Told you.
One of the others punches the leader's shoulder. The thugs look at one another and exchange a few panicked whispers.
It seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
He backs away. They hurry off and disappear into the crowd. That's pretty funny. Alright. Yeah, don't get in on anyone's turf. Not in a place like this. I mean, that's what I've learned from movies, because the idea of me knowing anything about street warfare is, quite frankly, ludicrous. That's about the politest possible way I can put it.
For what? Bataro's the second this month.
And they say the pittings aren't increasing. Do they lie to themselves or just to us?
What is this?
At this rate, who'll be left to suffer the Mataru's ire?
The pittings aren't increasing. Oh, as in dropping into a pit. Why would that be a thing that people would be interested in doing? As an overseer, we could talk to you. I just want to look at this real quick. Oh, we can go down there. Doesn't that seem like a bad idea? I love that plan. First, we're going to grab some stuff. Don't mind me. Let's talk to this overseer here. I'd like to know what's going on. A guard folds his arms, watching the activity on the walkways through slitted eyes. A coral piercing juts from his lower lip. He notices you with a sharp nod. So, hey, where does this lift go?
To the old city, Kira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep.
Oh?
and the remains of lawbreakers and troublemakers. The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
Yes, and I'll try not to be either. Who was that man that just got sent below?
Potaro? He associated with foreign criminals. I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her. These wicked sorts overrun the gullet and corrupt the Raparu. Our justice must be swift and firm.
Okay, so if I wanted to access that lift down, you wouldn't mind, would you?
Are you mad or merely lost? That place is a punishment for the lowest sort. Go and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Periki's Overlook.
Okay, so we can pay him to let us go poke around.
No place to wander.
Alright, that's interesting. Abominations, you say? Wonder if those abominations are carrying loot. Because I'm not gonna lie, that is my primary concern. Loot is good. Repair supplies, well that's good. And you guys are nobodies. And this would be the lift mechanism. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Interesting. Okay, so what are other major points here? A couple of homes. The Narrows. Let's go see what's going on a refuse pile. Doesn't that sound exciting? I think it does. Refuse pile away. But I love things like poking around in refuse piles, so. Beggar.
Traveler, have you any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare.
A gaunt Rapara woman grabs for your leg. She paws at you with a weak grip, fingers bone thin and trembling.
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry.
Here, have some food. The woman snatches the food from her hands with surprising speed, eyes darting a glance for any onlookers before she shoves it between her teeth. She gnaws desperately, swallows, chokes, chews again, and speaks with a mouth half full from the next bite.
Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler.
No problem, I just, stole that out of the crate over there. Okay. Who's the leader around here, anyway? She chuckles darkly.
The gullet is a lawless place. Forgotten. The only authority here is the Matarus, and they don't work on our behalf.
Fair enough.
But if it is a wise man you want, seek Anoi in his home. He tries to keep us safe and fed. He does not always succeed, but he does try. Trying's worth a lot down here.
Anoi, okay. We'll check him out. We've already seen his house. I mean, there's literally food, right here, lady. Just saying. Okay, who are you guys? Beggars, urchins, yep.
Already on it.
A refuse pile, you say? Okay.
Not a problem.
Okay, well, I can't seem to interact with it. Okay. Urchins, yep. That's too bad. I was hoping I could come dig around in it. That's mildly disappointing. Okay, but let's go ahead and let's take a break. When we come back, we'll chat with a few more people and get ourselves into some trouble. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.